Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's Tarot. The first card that we have for today is the High Priestess. So we are in a time of some great inner reflection. We have two pillars sitting on either side of us, black and white, right and wrong, where we want to go in life, where we feel some resistance, where we feel some encouragement, and we're sitting in between them in a space of stillness. And so this is energy that's deep reflection inward, and it's reminding us that you don't always have to act to realize things. There's a lot of wisdom within the intuition that you hold within yourself. This card is ruled by the moon, and we are approaching a time of a new moon, which is a dark moon because there's no light being reflected on it by the sun. The sun and the moon are in conjunction, so you don't get to see the moon. You just know that those energies are in unison together. And yet, for us to step back, and look with what we've seen in life, we can see that through time, things get revealed through reflections of the sun, our inner heart, our inner sense, on our emotional sense. And when this moon is moving into opposition, we can truly see that reflection by way of the full moon. And the moon also governs the movements of the tides in and across the world, and much like it can be a strong force that can move the waters all over the world, they also move the waters within us. And so it's in this inner reflection that we actually get to see our deepest truths, and that secrets are revealed to us today and as we move towards the new moon. The second card that we have for today is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is an energy of clarity. If you can feel a single sword in your hand, with that sword you have the power to cut through things that may be illusions. It also is an energy, because it is swords, it governs communications and perspectives, and so there may be some communication that comes in today that also brings us clarity and insight as far as what our next steps are. But we don't necessarily have to do anything to realize and receive that clarity. The third card that we have for today is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is an energy of loss or renewal. It's reminding us that where we put our gaze and where we put our attention can really eat up our time and eat up our energy and eat up our resources. And the Five in the Cups suits is really interesting because it's actually a combination of the Two of Cups, which is mutual exchange and relationship, with the Three of Cups, which is this ideal sense of happiness and what we're going to experience in life, because three people are dancing. And in the Five of Cups, the three over here, these three cups are spilt over. So it's as if we are realizing that some emotional ideal that we were moving toward isn't going to happen. And there is a sense of loss through that. And yet this card reminds us that by letting go of those things, we actually have an open hand to receive what actually is going to be the most satisfying and useful and mutual for us. And that if we stop looking at and focusing all of our attention on what we feel in our lives we've lost, we actually can turn our attention to these Two of Cups, which is a true mutual exchange that is just waiting for us to realize it. So today, while we move through life and while we're in this period of reflection, it's a good time to go within and really get a sense of the seeds you want to plant in life and what that actually feels like, rather than sitting in this energy of what it feels like to have this sense of loss. It almost shows you what was missing and what we want to build on the other side. And so through that, there is this transformation process through our own inner reflection of our emotional body and our emotional center of our experience. So we are learning a lot today about ourselves. We are honing in on the seeds that we want to plant in the coming new moon that's coming up on the 11th, just a few days away. And there are some major conjunctions happening, so it is a very powerful time to plant those seeds of new beginnings in your life. I send you so much love today, and a great big hug wherever you are, and a good wish on your journey. I'll see you again tomorrow.